What's up guys, it's Thermal Square here, and today I'm going to be doing a Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue Any % tutorial for the versions of PC, PlayStation, and DreamCast. In this version of the game, you need to collect a minimum of 40 Pizza Planet tokens to be able to get to the final boss level and finish the game. So to hop right into the tutorial, we're going to start with our first level, which is Andy's house. In Andy's house, we're going to collect 5 Pizza Planet tokens, which is all of them. Each level has 5 Pizza Planet tokens. So first thing, you're going to kill these 2 robots in this room really quick and collect both of their coins. You're going to make a right, jump off this plant, and make it up to this end table here. You're going to grab onto this rope here that goes into the attic. Now, just a quick little mechanic that we do on things such as this rope is called a circle jump. Basically, you're going to jump off, circle around while doing a double jump and grabbing back onto this rope. So it looks something kind of like this. So once you grab onto this, just circle jump all the way up till you get to about right here. You're going to circle around and grab onto this post. You're going to jump over here and we're going to make our way into the rafters of the attic. Now once you grab onto this post, circle jump once and immediately double jump over and land about here where this coin is. Now once you grab that coin, start charging your laser immediately so we can kill that robot really fast. And just make your way across, grabbing this sheep, grab these coins, and then jump down into the boss area. Now this boss, not super difficult. He is on a cycle. So once the robot bends over, that's when we shoot him. It requires just 3 fully charged laser shots to beat him. Not super difficult. So we'll get through this real quick, grab this coin, and just start running around. Some people use an audio cue for this. I use a movement cue. I kind of have specific movement where I kind of know when he's about to go down into his vulnerable state. And the most important thing about this boss is you want to end up about right here so you can grab the token really fast and skip the cutscene where the token pops into the level. So after beating the boss, we're just going to make our way out of the attic and back down onto this table. You can grab onto this plant here, or you can avoid the plant while grabbing the coin as well, kind of like that. So once we're about right here, we're going to jump off of the railing down to this platform here, grabbing this coin. And this next trick we're going to perform is called living room jump. We're going to be getting a running start, getting an extended double jump, and getting up to that platform up there. So you're going to want to get pretty close to this edge when you jump. So it's going to look something kind of like this. And then you're going to grab this sheep, come down here, grab these coins, and kill this robot. Come over here, jump down, hopefully kill that robot. Grab all these coins, and then we're going to make our way into the garage. So the next trick we're going to be performing is van jump. We're going to be jumping from this box here to the wheel well of this van. Kind of how I do this is I jump to the box, I quick hit left and right, and then jump off kind of around the corner of the box there, extended double jump into the wheel well, and then make my way up the van. So it looks something kind of like this. Then you can make your way to the top of the van, killing that robot and grabbing these coins and the green laser. There is an alternative way of getting on top of the van. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump on the box, jump off this little spigot here, and jump onto this board. Jump onto this coffee mug, and you're going to ledge grab onto this light here, and you'll just make your way on top of the van over here. So next you're going to need another extended double jump. If you can kill that robot as you're making your way across, saves a little bit of time, not significant, but so next we're going to be setting up for not really a glitch, but a trick that helps us basically cheese the race token. So what I do is after I kill the robot and grab the coin, I kind of jump up here, grab the sheep, grab this shovel, which is the most important part of this. You have to absolutely grab this shovel. And then once you bring the shovel down, we're going to start the race token. As soon as the race starts, we're going to grab the shovel, circle jump on the trash can, and jump across to the van, grabbing these coins, and we're going to circle around like this to get to the final lap. So on this final lap, we're going to jump off of the car, get a falling animation, which will allow us to walk around during the cutscene, walk around or move during a cutscene while the token is spawning in. It'll help us, again, skip the cutscene of the token popping in. So once you're on the final lap, you're going to come up here, circle around like that, and get the falling animation, and hopefully either land kind of by the token or jump into the token. If you don't get this, it's not a big deal, but it will require a little practice kind of for where to jump off, where to line Buzz up. So if you can do it, great. If not, not a big deal. That robot there, the second robot I killed, is not always going to be in your way. Don't worry about it if he's not. He's just kind of an extra coin sometimes. So this next setup is we're going to be collecting 3 coins on the stairs. We're going to be jump buffering off of the stairs onto a railing onto some boxes. Kind of complicated. I'll show what it looks like. So how I line this up is there's this nice line right here in the middle of the stairs. I kind of jump off where this middle line is, grabbing all 3 coins, jump buffering, which I'll explain what that is. Jump buffering is when you press A twice, you'll get a double jump, but after the second A press, if you hold A again, Buzz will immediately jump off of the next thing he can jump off of. Like, so what this looks like is kind of like this. I obviously missed the 3rd coin, but you should be able to grab all 3 coins. The reason I jump buffer is sometimes if you hit off a certain part of the stairs, you'll just keep plopping down the stairs, and you'll have to make your way back up some stairs so you can get on the railing there. If you end up just landing on this box down here, you can jump up here, jump back on the railing, and kind of make your way up like this. Because sometimes you may overshoot this railing, which might look something like this. You may overextend and just land here. So just come on this box, land up here, or ledge grab. You can ledge grab this as well. Make your way up the railing and just jump on this box here. So now we're going to be doing what's called Boxless. Some people consider this one of the harder tricks in the game. Basically, we're going to be jumping off the edge of this box here and making our way up to the platform up there. You want to get really, really close to the edge of this box to be able to get enough height on the second jump. It's almost like the game stores upward momentum because you don't get all the way up. This is going to take some practice. You're going to fail many times, but once you kind of get the feel for it, you'll understand. It's going to look something kind of like this. So as you could see, I had to get really close to the edge of the box. Kind of what I do is, like, before the second jump, you're going to be out from underneath this board here. You're going to want to turn around quick and get the second A press. So once you get up here, you're going to grab these 2 coins and grab the puzzle token. I should mention that if you don't want to do boxless, you can just push the boxes to get up here as well. So after you've grabbed the puzzle token, you'll jump off. You'll come down here. You can jump buffer off that nail or ledge grab onto the box. and then we'll make our way over here and grab this sheep. But a nice little backup, or a couple backups, if this kind of, you struggle with it or can't make it sometimes, you can come to this box, get on the zip line, jump off, and grab the sheep. Or if you miss the jump from this box, let's say you've missed and fell down here, a nice quick backup is to get onto this third stair, and then you can extended double jump onto the shelf from there. So when you're up here, you make your way over here. The robot that's on this stairs, it can be a little turd sometimes. He won't always play nice, so if you don't get his coin, don't worry about it. So next you're gonna jump onto this upside down trash can, and you're gonna extended double jump onto this chair. You can push the wastebasket a little forward if you so choose. But once you're on here, you'll make your way up here, and we're gonna show off what's called spoon jump. So this is gonna take advantage of what's called a shadow box, which is somewhere around this area. It's just like an extended part of the polygons of the geometry in the level, basically off this spoon that's there. And we're gonna be able to get onto this shelf up here. So you wanna line yourself a little to the right, double jump, and you're gonna jump off of the shadow box that comes from that spoon. This will take some practice. You can jump buffer it as well. I did it there, just so once you hit that shadow box, you'll jump right off of it immediately. It's all about positioning. You have to position yourself right, but once you kind of know where the area is, it'll become easier. There is the casual way to do it. You'll just make your way around the countertops, up along the cabinets there. You'll push that weight thing off of the cabinet and make your way over here. If you do this, you'll jump down off of the cabinet, down there, make your way onto the mop, onto the table. But if you do spoon jump, once you get up here, you'll collect the sheep, make your way down the countertops, across here, up here. And if you need extra coins, there are some up here. I did forget to mention, once you jump off of that cabinet there, you can shoot this robot, and sometimes he'll be over the edge like that and his coin will drop. So once you're up here, you'll make your way off onto the countertop, extended double jump onto this table, and we're going to return Bo Peep's sheep. Make your way out of the kitchen, and we're going to grab the final couple coins by Ham. And again, you need 50 for the token. And then we're going to skip Buzz's exit level animation. So once you get the last token, you'll press start immediately, scroll down to exit level, and click yes. So our next level is Andy's Neighborhood. In this level, we're going to be collecting 4 Pizza Planet tokens that consist of the puzzle token, the boss token, the coin token, and the collectible token. In this first area, we're going to be collecting a few coins, and we're going to be ground pounding these molehills. These molehills that we're going to ground pound are going to be ground pounded in a specific order. It's the same every time. There's no RNG involved. This lawnmower can tend to get in the way sometimes. Its movement is completely random, and if it's starting to go over a molehill that you have to ground pound, wait for it to pass over the molehill and then ground pound the molehill. The reasoning for that is these molehills have a specific timer on them. If you get too close, you'll hear a couple dings, and then the collectible inside the molehill will move to the next molehill in the pattern. So if it gets too close, just wait for it to pass over the molehill and ground pound it after it's moved. So the pattern we're going to ground pound, we're going to go over here, completely across the yard. This is the first one. And then the pattern again is the same throughout. And obviously the lawnmower can tend to be kind of a troll mower at times. Collect that coin. And ground pound this one. The last molehill is way over there. We're not going to ground pound that one just yet because we will be coming back to this area later, because where we return the collectibles is back there. So we'll come back here later. Collect a few more coins. And then if any of these Zurg cars are kind of in your direct path, you can shoot them and collect a coin, but don't go out of your way to kill any of them. So the next trick we're going to be performing is base jump. We're going to be jumping off the base of this structure here, and then we're going to extend a double jump and ledge grab onto this potted plant. So you'll jump on here, turn around, extend a double jump, and ledge grab. You'll circle jump to the top of the plant. As you can see, I collected the very first collectible on top of this plant here. After that, we'll make our way onto this structure, and we're going to swing off of this very first flag, hold to your left, and we will grab the puzzle token, which is right there. Gonna exit the pool, grab these coins, and make your way out of this area. Now we're going to be running across the yard, collecting coins as we go. Now, important here, you absolutely need a minimum of 27 coins. The rest of the coins to get to 50 we will collect on our way up the tree. This tree is like one of the biggest run killers. If you fall out of the tree, it's kind of game over. So we're going to make our way up onto this swing, collect the Iron Man and coin on this swing, circle jump, immediately charge your laser so you can kill that guy. Keep making your way up, and we're going to jump on here, quick jump off, grab this army man, and jump off of that board. That will take some time to get used to. If you don't want to do it that fast, you can just come on this board, have it come all the way down, then you can jump up here, grab the army man, and then you can jump off the board if you want to do it that way as well. Collect a few more coins. Again, you can do the same thing. You'll come up here. If it's kind of level, you'll land about here, jump on here. So once you get to the boss, you should have 49 coins. We're gonna be collecting one more coin. Obviously there's one above me, that one's not always there, but again, 49 minimum. So to quick explain, this boss has a quick kill mechanic where we're going to be kind of in an out of bounds area, out of the boss arena area. And it's going to allow us to just basically mow down the boss real quick. There are two ways to do this boss fight. One of them is a little riskier than the other. And the reason it's riskier is because as soon as the boss fight starts, the kite is either going to move immediately left or right. And if it moves to the left, there is a higher percentage chance that it will get close enough to knock you out of the tree if you aren't quick enough at killing the kite. This first way that I'm going to show is the riskier of the two ways to do this fight. So you're going to hold down your laser, get about here, double jump, and then just mow down the laser, run forward quick, double jump, and you should have enough time to be able to grab the token. And here is the second way. So hold down your laser, jump over to here, double jump, rapid fire, and come back onto the platform. After that, we're going to fall off this corner here, and that single coin above Ham will be our 50th and final coin to collect the coin token. Now we're going to be jumping off this bush of leaves onto the clothing rack over there. This does take a little bit of practice. I will show a couple backups in case you don't make it on there or if you fall short. So basically how I set this up is I come to the left of Ham, about here, and then I jump, extended double jump across, and I land on here. Now, most of the time you're not gonna stop. When you land on here, you'll just either jump on here and make your way over the jeans onto this basket here and collecting that collectible. Now let's say you jumped across and you either missed the extended double jump or you just missed landing up on the clothing rack up there. If you're in this area over the fence, what you're gonna do is you'll come over here, jump on this cinder block, ledge grab onto this trash can, extended double jump over to the wash machine, push this board over, and you can just make your way across the clothing line onto the basket up there. So let's say you fell short and didn't make it over the fence. A couple things you can do. You can either just run down to the opening down there by that trash can and make your way into that area, or you can come back up the swing set, make your way onto the tire swing, and run across the swing set here. And you can jump over the fence. If you get a good enough jump, you can ledge grab that as well. But again, it'll be the same mechanic. You'll come over here, cinder block, trash can, wash machine. So once you grab that fourth army man, we're going to leave this area, run across here, back to the starting area, make your way to the left, and we'll grab the final collectible. And we'll grab the collectible token. So next up is our very first boss level of the game. This boss requires just 3 fully charged laser shots to beat. So what you're going to do is you're going to immediately run forward. I like to hold my laser button during this cutscene. And then you're going to run to the left to this patch of grass, double jump, and fire. You're going to turn around, target, aim, and fire. Target, aim, and fire. And then you'll immediately press start, just like we're grabbing a final token, and you're going to exit level. Now this boss fight can look a little intimidating and fast, so if you can't get the quick kill like that, however you get the 3 laser shots in is fine. So scroll down, exit level, and click yes. So now that we've beaten bombs away, we're going to enter level 4, which is construction yard. In this level, we're going to be collecting all 5 Pizza Planet tokens. So starting out, we're going to go to our left, collect this green laser, and then we're just going to be collecting a bunch of coins and killing some robots for their coins as well. So just kind of follow this pattern of collecting coins and killing robots. And we're going to run over to that green cabin. And in this green cabin, we're going to be collecting the puzzle token. We're going to ledge grab this chair, hold forward, double jump, and then double jump off the back of the chair to avoid a ledge grab. So up here, there's a couple things that can happen. The drawer kind of in the bottom right corner that's fully open right now, if that is open, we're going to jump on that and then jump to where the little tyke is. He's off screen right now, but you'll see where it is. If that is closed, we're going to jump straight across to the opening in the cabinet and jump around the section that blocks the other side. So the first way with the cabinet open will look something like this. And the way if the cabinet is closed will look like this. So now that we've collected our first collectible, we'll drop down here and we're going to be doing the puzzle token. The way this puzzle is done is you're going to push this paint bucket back and forth, mixing inks. And the colors we need are posted up here. You can see the different colors, purple, orange, and green. We usually start with green, then do orange, and we end with purple. Because you drop off the purple here and the token will spawn over here, just so you'll be a little closer. And what you do is you just ground pound the different colored buttons to mix the inks. I'm not going to show off what this looks like because it's very simple. So now that we've mixed all of our inks, we'll grab the puzzle token and we're going to exit this cabin. We're going to make our way over to this excavator and we're going to make it up this ladder. Just kind of circle jump around like this. And then here, you can jump off some collision right there to avoid a ledge grab. Our second collectible is right here. And we're going to proceed up to this construction building. Now this part is very dependent on cycles. You can either get really, really good cycles or really, really bad cycles. These cycles, as far as we know, are kind of RNG. You don't know what kind of cycles you'll get. But it looks like this bar is heading down, which is nice. We'll start heading up. Hopefully that one goes down. Which is good. This one will go up. This one will come down. So those were kind of sketchy cycles, but they worked. This one can kind of stall here for a while, or it'll go up really fast. And then you'll jump over here. So a little backup that you can do if the cycles don't pan out and you're not able to jump on the bar that's across the way, you can stand on this red part and wait for the bar that's across the way to start going up, and you can either ledge grab or be able to jump on top of it when it's on its way up.
No time to lose.
And then you can proceed to this bar and end up here. Now that we made it up here, we're going to be heading to our first potato head piece where we're going to be able to unlock our first unlockable. So we'll make our way over here. You can shoot this ducky for a quick backup coin in case you missed a coin. And we're going to head over to this switch that we are going to ground pound. This switch opens a shortcut that we're going to be using later to be able to make it up back to this level. And this next part is a little time sensitive because we do specific movements after this to be able to get to the shortcut when the elevator is at ground level. You have to be somewhat fast, but not overly fast to make this cycle, but just kind of follow these movements and you should be fine. Grab the potato head token, grab these coins, and we're gonna jump down here to start the race token. Mash your fire button, kill this guy, and collect the wrenches in this order. You can see the elevator was heading up right there. That's where we're going to end up. Mash B, or your fire button, and collect the puzzle token. We're going to immediately run over to the excavator over here, collecting more coins as we go because, again, we need 50 for when we end up at Ham for the coin token. And we're going to return Potato Head's missing piece to him so we can unlock the discs. And we need these discs because the only way to beat the boss that's coming up is to shoot discs at him. And we do need both of those because it requires somewhere around 15 discs to be able to beat the boss.
So when I head back to grab my second group of discs, I have a little visual cue that I use to be able to know where the discs are going to spawn so I can immediately grab them and move on. So I'll run forward and I look for this dark patch of dirt right here, and you'll stand to the right side of it. If you stand like right here, you'll grab it every single time. Now it's important to know right here, on your way up the elevator, you need a minimum of 46 coins, because the last 4 are going to be kind of on the top level where we're going to be. If you want to be safe, you can get a backup coin, like from that ducky, to have 47, because one of the coins we sometimes collect is from the boss, and it's not always the easiest to grab. So 46 minimum, 47 if you want to be safe. I like to usually get 47 just for the safety.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
We're going to hop off at this level here. Make our way around this bar. Cut the corner there. And make our way up to this level. So one neat little backup you can do if the bar in front of you is going up and you don't want to wait for it to come back down, you can ledge grab onto it with a good double jump. This is very risky because if you miss the double jump, you will fall all the way down. So if you don't want to risk it, you don't have to, but this option is available. So now that we're up here, we're going to make our way up to this level's boss. Turn around, jump on this moving thing here, lock onto him, and just start firing your discs at him. You do have to be a little careful. As you can see, I almost got hit by one of his bolts. He can knock you off the building. So it's important to know that you do not want to shoot your discs too fast, because sometimes the discs can start circling around the boss funny and not end up hitting the boss. And if you run out of discs, you're going to have to run and get some more. So if you do shoot them too fast, it could look something like this. And as you can see, I ran out of discs and I need to go grab some more. If you do need more discs, it will be over in this corner by where we headed up to the boss. And like I stated earlier, sometimes you won't get the boss coin, but if you had 47, you'll be fine. We'll make our way over here, collect the 4th collectible. Jump down here, and we're gonna grab our last 2 coins. Collect the 5th collectible, and get the coin token. Run across the yard, and we're gonna return the collectibles to the foreman over here. Jump into the token, pause, exit level, yes. The following construction yard, we're going to be entering the level Alleys and Gullies. This is the first and only level that we will be revisiting later in the run. This first visit, we're going to be collecting 1 Pizza Planet token, and that is the race token. So you have to be kind of quick because it's very cycle dependent. So jump here, circle around, avoid a ledge grab, and start pushing this box. Immediately come to the back side, and you can count 4 of these white strips to know when to be able to extended double jump and ledge grab this. So jump on this box, jump on this board, and make your way to Slink to start the race. It's very short, so just collect the bones as you go. And return them to Slink. Again, we're just collecting the single Pizza Planet token, so pause, exit level, yes. So after our first visit to Alleys and Gullies, we're going to be entering our second boss level, which is Slime Time. This boss has 5 cycles that you will mash through. Each cycle will end with a little cutscene at the end of it, and on the 5th cutscene, you will pause and exit the level, just like you're collecting a final token. So run forward, and keep holding forward during this cutscene.
This is important because you want to get close enough to the boss so it doesn't jump over top of you. If you are far enough away from the boss, whether you get knocked back by its projectiles or whatever, it will jump over top of you, and that does lose time. So you want to stick close to the boss. Again, just keep mashing. You can deflect his projectiles that come at you so you don't get knocked back. Or if you can mash fast enough, you can just take him down very quickly. Whichever way suits you best. And then as soon as he goes down, you'll press start, go down to exit level, and click yes. So now that we've beaten Slime Time, we're going to be moving on to level 7, which is Al's Toy Barn. In this level, we're going to collect 3 Pizza Planet tokens. That would be the puzzle token, the race token, and the boss token. So we're immediately going to be moving forward, straying a little to the left so we can grab this green laser here. Shoot that airplane box for safety purposes later on. Jump off the trampoline, and we're going to make our way all the way to that doorway on the right. I like to immediately shoot this ducky so that he doesn't eat any of our discs that are coming up. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be shooting all 3 of these locks and opening the drawers. The drawers opening and closing cycle is complete RNG. So you can get screwed over at this part just because of cycles that are out of your control. So what I like to do is I like to shoot the lock that is on the far right and wait for that drawer to begin opening. As soon as I see it open, I will shoot the middle lock, jump to the first drawer, and as soon as I land on that one, I will shoot the rest of my discs to hit the last lock. After that, it's all up to RNG whether you're able to get to the puzzle token. So to show you kind of how I just explained, it'll look like this.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
So as you can see there, I kind of got okay RNG, not bad. Sometimes you can just get screwed over by the cycles of the drawers, so that's just one of those parts. So after that, we're going to jump down and we're going to head over to this chicken here. We're going to jump on the skateboard, fly off the trampoline. So here there are 2 things you can do. One of them is you can do an extended double jump off of the platform we're on right now, or you can go to the left and swing off the red pole that you can see that's on the left. So the way of doing the extended double jump looks like this. And like I mentioned earlier, the safety purposes for killing the airplane box, if you get a ledge grab on this platform, those airplanes can hit you when you're trying to climb up and they will knock you off this platform. That's the only reason I like to kill that airplane box. And now the pole swing method will look like this. Either option that you choose is completely acceptable, but once we get on this blue platform, it's the same after that. So we're going to swing down this zip line, jump off, and we're going to grab this little chicken right here. After that, we're going to be performing an extended double jump from this hay bale ride over to the shelf where you can see Potato Head's arm over there. So jump off, extended double jump, grab Potato Head's arm, and we're going to run all the way back to that chicken we just talked to earlier. So a couple things you can do if you miss the jump from the hay bale ride to the countertop. You can jump on this red platform, get an extended double jump, and get a ledge grab. This method is a little more precise than this second method, which would be to grab onto this 25-cent sign and just try the jump again. Jump off the trampoline.
We're going to talk to this chicken again so we can complete the race token. So again, whichever method you prefer, the extended double jump method or the pole swing method is totally up to you. All you need is to get onto this rope again and slide all the way down. So before I grab this token, I think it's important to let you know that you can soft lock the game here, albeit it's not an easy thing to do. So just an important thing to avoid that is to just jump onto this blue platform and grab the token from the side. That way it'll avoid the soft lock altogether. And the soft lock that happens is if you grab the token and you enter like this state like this, Buzz will continue to look like this and not be able to officially have the token or exit the level or anything. So just grab it from the side over here to avoid that altogether. So after we've grabbed the race token, we're going to make our way over to Potato Head over here and unlock the rocket shoes. We'll take the rocket shoes all the way to the back, but this time we're going to make a left into this doorway. This will take us to this level's boss, and we'll collect our third and final token. Just jump into this tube. And before I enter the boss, it's important that you land in this tannish area here. Don't land in the green goo because Buzz will enter his hurt animation when he takes damage, and it'll waste like a little bit of time. So just land in the tan area to avoid that. Hold down the fire button. The token will spawn on our left. So just jump into it, press start, exit level. So after Al's Toy Barn, we're going to enter level 8, which is Al's Spaceland. In this level, we're going to be collecting all 5 Pizza Planet tokens. So charge your laser right away, head to the left, and we're going to kill this Zurg car and collect his coin. We're going to make our way to the crane game. Jump off this lip onto this red chair here. Another little neat trick if you want to go a little faster is you can jump off here, circle around, and jump off a shadow box right here. So once we've gotten on this red stool, we'll make our way up the crane game onto this red button. So this crane game has some RNG involved with it. The token's position within the crane game is random every single run. So we need to line up the crane with the token. And the way we do that is the red button we're standing on now, we need to press that 3 times. The first time that we press it, it will start up the crane game and the crane will move left to right. The second time we press the button, the crane will move forward and back. And the third time will be to have the crane go down and hopefully grab the token. Now it's important to know that on PlayStation and DreamCast, there will be a shadow underneath the token, so you can line up the shadow of the crane with the shadow of the token. You can use that as a visual to be able to know when to push the button. On PC, because of modern hardware, the token's shadow doesn't exist. So we have to kind of eyeball when to press the button. And I'll explain how I kind of do that for PC so that you know when to push the buttons. So first I like to stand forward and kind of get a visual for left and right. Then I kind of turn like this so you can kind of see forward and back kind of where the middle is. And it looks like I will be able to grab the token here, but that's kind of how I do it. So after you think you've grabbed the token, be sure to be standing on this red button so you can make the jump on top of this arcade machine. Kill that red robot, kill that guy. And I did grab the token, so that's good. After that, you'll jump from this arcade machine onto the ball pit and we'll jump into the ball pit. So now we're going to make our way into the ball pit. This coin right here can be used as kind of a backup for later in the run. because the coin route is kind of tight in this level. So next we're going to kill this robot here, grab his coin, grab our first collectible, grab the 3 coins back here, and if you can, you want to jump on top of this red thing so that you can get some extra height when we grab onto this pole here. After that, we'll jump on top of the crane machine and fall down and grab the token. So we're going to leave this area, charge your laser here so you can kill this ducky right away, charge again, kill that guy, charge again, and possibly kill that guy. So now here we're going to skip a ledge grab. This can be a little finicky because this robot on top here can knock you off the boxes. So just be wary of that. So there's a little lip right here. You can jump off of it and then shoot the robot that was there. Then we're going to extended double jump over to this platform, grabbing these 2 coins. And we're going to head over to the race token over here. So important, very, very important. Run straight towards the rope here. Do not go to your right to try to get extra distance, because that can cancel the race. So just run forward, grab the rope, jump off at the red parts of the rope, and you should be fine grabbing the next rope. Make your way all the way down. So I want to explain something really quick. You want to make sure as you're sliding down this rope to land in the middle or closer to the wall of this finish line platform. If you jump off too early and hit too close to the edge of the platform on any spot, the race will cancel. So land in the middle to avoid that. Like that. And you can jump and grab the token. Jump over here to get our second collectible and kill this guy. You can kill that guy again if you like. So next we're going to be jumping off of this box here onto these 2 boxes over here. You don't have to push it forward at all to be able to ledge grab onto those boxes, although it is a little bit tight of an extended double jump.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
So if you want to push it forward a little bit, you can, so you don't have to worry so much about a precise extended double jump. One other thing you can do is if you jump on here and you jump more towards the side, you can avoid the ledge grab altogether and save yourself a little bit of time. So once we're on top of these boxes, we're going to make our way up here, grabbing our 3rd collectible, and jumping into the boss area. Just hold down, move back afterward a little bit. So for this token grab, I like to be a little bit in front of this crater that I'm currently in front of, as kind of my visual cue for grabbing the token. So then we're going to exit this area, grabbing both of these coins. We're going to make our way towards this guy here. The shield guy there, to note, he can only be damaged by spin attacks. You can't use your laser at all. So next, there's some invisible texture here. You can see I'm a little bit lifted off the ground right now. We can take advantage of that, and we're going to jump here, jump buffer, and grab this 4th collectible. Now, if you fail this, like let's say you land short, you can jump on here. There's a little lip here. Jump around, and then jump back up. That's just a little backup. After that, we're going to be collecting our final few coins. and our last collectible. Now, just so you know, you want to be sure to have 43 coins when entering this area at minimum. There is that 44th coin I talked about in the ball pit that is used as a backup, just in case you miss one of these coins. Because if you miss one of these coins, you have to go and backtrack for another coin. See, like that, I missed a coin. If it disappears, you would have to backtrack for another one, basically. Grab the token. And then we're going to be exposing another little lip here. There's one right here that you can stand on to avoid a ledge grab. So you jump here, jump there, and jump over these boxes again. And then after this, it's just running straight back to the mothership to return the collectibles. Double jump into the token, scroll down, exit level, yes. So after L Spaceland, we're going to enter our third boss level, Toy Barn Encounter. This boss fight is a little unique because we're going to be using some speed tech known as dizzy strats. So what we're going to be doing is charging Buzz's spin attack fully, using it to hit the boss, and at the end of the spin animation, Buzz will enter a dizzy state, which will allow us to move during cutscenes while enemies are spawning in. So you'll immediately move forward, and I like to hold forward and press the fire and jump button rapidly, so as soon as the cutscene's done, I can hit the boss. And then I like to hold my charge shot here, move back a little, fire. So this is where we're going to take advantage of the dizzy strats. As soon as you kill this first enemy is when you want to start charging your spin attack. You'll know as soon as it's full, you'll let go and you'll hit the boss. But you can't hit the boss right away because right now he's in a invulnerable state. And you'll know when to hit the boss again because he's flashing green. And once he's done doing that, that's when you can hit him. So let go, wait for the green to end, jump, and hit him. Now it's also important to know that the controls are a little funky while moving around during the cutscene. It's almost like the controls are backwards. So you have to think backwards during these cutscenes. So as soon as this happens, you'll start moving and fire right away. And as soon as you kill that guy, you can charge your spin attack again. Wait for the green to end and hit. Kill these two guys, charge again, wait for the green to end, and hit them. This one, you'll have to shoot the ducky, spin attack this guy, charge again, wait for the green to end, and hit him. So with one pod left, you don't want to use dizzy strats. Because if you charge a full laser shot and shoot the boss, this is when he'll take a full damage charge shot. During the rest of them, he'll just take a small shot. So charge your laser, wait for the green to end, and fire. Spin this guy, charge a laser, shoot that guy hopefully. Charge again, wait for the green to end, fire. Once he's done blinking, fire. As soon as you get the last shot, as always, scroll down to exit level, and then yes. So after we've beaten Toy Barn Encounter, we're going to be moving on to level 10, which is Elevator Hop. In this level, we're going to be collecting all 5 of the Pizza Planet tokens. Now this level is considered by many Toy Story 2 runners to be their least favorite level for various different reasons, which I will get more into as I explain the level. And this is also the only level where you have to unlock the unlockable to move on in the game, which we're going to be unlocking the grappling hook. So right away, you're going to turn around and we're going to run back here into this room. In this room, we're going to be getting the potato head piece quite early in our first collectible. So what you're going to do is you're going to, obviously, you can see that electric thing go back and forth that will damage you. But right away, you'll swing off this bar and you'll circle around to land on these little white things here. You'll jump across onto this third one here. Now there's a couple things you can do here. You can get kind of on the top of this white thing and jump up here and get to the potato head piece and the first collectible. The other thing you can do is jump to this fourth one, turn around, and you're going to need an extended double jump to get the ledge grab up to the potato head piece and the collectible. So after that, you collect the collectible and the potato head piece, grab this coin, and we're going to exit this room. Charge your laser right away so you can kill that enemy right there. And we're going to return Potato Head's foot to him. So now we've unlocked the grappling hook. And this is where PC has a slight advantage over Dreamcast and PlayStation. So when you're in the visor mode, you can press your target button and then press it again, and you can see that it targets the further back grappling hook thing. That's because the draw distance on PC is further than Dreamcast and PlayStation. So on PC, you'll just aim for the second one there. On Dreamcast and PlayStation, you'll have to settle for this first one here. So, and then you'll kill this enemy, collect his coin, collect more coins. There'll be 3 snakes down this hallway that you'll kill. Again, right here for PC, you'll stand just inside this gray area. Double press your target button and go up. PlayStation, Dreamcast, you'll do the singles. Collect more coins. And you'll turn left here because the next collectible is right here. It can be kind of a turd sometimes if it's further back. Then you'll exit there, round the corner, collect this coin. Again, second one. PC, PlayStation, you'll do singles. So right here is where Dreamcast and PlayStation are going to have a slight advantage over PC. The PC version of this game runs at 60 FPS or frames per second. And we're going to be entering some wind tunnels up ahead. Now, the 60 FPS causes the wind to blow a lot harder than the Dreamcast and PlayStation, which runs at 30 frames per second. So to kind of show off what the difference will look like, I'm going to turn on in the upper right corner, you can see the FPS is at 60 right now for the PC version. And I'll show you the difference between what you can do for 60 and 30 FPS. So for 60, will look like this. Turn around, grappling hook, and you'll kind of run against the wind here. Wait for it to die off, turn around, grapple hook, and you'll have to run against the wind again. You can see Buzz really isn't going anywhere, and you'll grapple hook up to the top. So now you can see the game is set to 30 FPS, and I'll show you what you can do with the PlayStation and Dreamcast version because it's set to 30 FPS. So jump in, grapple hook. You can see the wind doesn't nearly push me as much, so you can turn around quick and be able to grapple hook. Turn around, grapple hook, and then grapple hook. The wind doesn't push you nearly as much at 30 FPS, so you'll be able to kind of run against it, quick turnaround, and grapple hook up that part a little faster. It is possible to do that at 60 FPS, but it is a lot harder to do than at 30 FPS. So now that we're up here, we're going to be continuing along. Make sure to push this lever here. We're going to use that later in this level. Come up here. So now this puzzle here will open up this gate here. This puzzle is the same every time you come to it. It's going to be this third button here and then the second button there. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this first button, but we're not going to push the second button until we get this mouse on the ceiling. The reason for that is because we want to hit the cycles that the elevator is going to have as soon as we push this second button. So we don't want to start the cycle just yet. Now this mouse can be a little finicky depending on its location. What you can do is you can spin jump, which will look like this, to increase Buzz's hitbox and kind of try to grab it a little better. So once you've grabbed that second mouse, then you can push this button and quick grab the token. So now the next part is very crucial. We're going to fall straight down, grab a few coins, hopefully grab a mouse that is on the wall, and get back up in time for the cycles. It's pretty lenient, so you don't have to worry about it too much. So you'll turn around, you'll fall down, and hopefully grab that mouse. Fall to your right over here, grab this coin, run back here, grab this coin, jump in here, grab this other coin. So I want to point out one quick thing about this wall mouse. Right now you can see that it's moving along the wall. This mouse will at times make a sudden movement on you when you're falling down trying to grab it. I can't tell you how many times it has happened to me where I think I'm going to grab the mouse and it all of a sudden goes left or right or whatever and just dodges out of the way and I miss it. So just be wary of that. Sometimes it is out of your control whether it moves suddenly or not. If you miss the mouse that is on the wall, do not try and grab it a second time because you will miss the cycles and you will lose a lot more time than if you do it later in the run. So go back up this shortcut we opened earlier. And see, we made it in time for the cycles. Now you want to pay attention to the colors of the elevator platforms. You can see there's a green one and kind of on the right there's like a orangish color one. So the first one, we're going to jump to the left and land on this yellow one. You can see that it's yellow. We're going to wait for the right one till we see the light blue platform. This is also kind of the slowest part of the run. So there's the light blue platform. Jump over to it. Grab this coin. And then we're going to wait for the left one for its top purple platform, which is that one right there. Jump across, grab that coin. So this is where things can get a little tight because the right platform will be heading upwards. So you'll wait till this gets pretty close to the top, and then we're going to jump straight across. And you can see these red cone shaped things at the top. Those can kill your run. So I'm going to show you what I do when I get up here to avoid running into one and not being able to get to the platform. So I run across, jump between those two, toggle the visor, quick turn around, and then jump up to that area. That's very, very quick. I realize that you have to be quick to get the quickest cycle on there. If you can't get it and you still get the mouse and that coin, just stay on that top purple platform. Or if it starts going down, you can jump onto that wood bar there and grab the 2 coins that are on there just for some extra coins if you want. So next will be the boss. We're gonna go up here, fall down, and you're just gonna lock on, hold the fire button. And grab the token right between where that crosshair is, or where the blue part comes together. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna run straight left and keep holding left till we land on the elevator that is gonna be right underneath us. So run that way, land on this elevator, and land on this part. So the next part is gonna be the race. We're gonna talk to this mouse with this cool little top hat, and we're gonna start Elevator Hop's race token. Now the controls are a little tough to control while going down this slide, so you'll just have to get used to how it works. There's no real good way to describe it, I guess. But we'll also be grabbing the last few coins on this level on the slide. So talk to the mouse, see the token spawn. You can't grab the token at all, see? And you just gotta grab the coins on the way down, hopefully collecting the last few. If not, you should have a few backup coins toward the end. But yeah, you want about 42, 43 coins when entering the slide race. That's a safe amount. I like to warp with Potato Head here. You don't have to, it doesn't save time. And then grab the token. And then we're gonna use that shortcut we opened earlier on the right here. Because now we have all 5 collectibles and we're gonna return it to the mother mouse, which is right here. So it would be at this point, if you missed the wall mouse earlier in this level, that you would jump down again and try to grab the wall mouse. And you can do this as many times until you grab the wall mouse, just taking the shortcut back up and trying again. Jump forward, grab the token. And then we're going to jump out of this window to the right, because we're going to get the coin token. Now, like I said earlier, if you don't grab the last few coins on the slide, there are a couple extra coins in this room that you can grab. So obviously the first one is this one here. And then you can see another one at the top right here. That's just 2 quick extra coins if you so need them. So then we're going to talk to Ham. Collect the coin token, pause, exit level as usual. So after we beat Elevator Hop, the game will have us on Al's Penthouse, but we're not going to be entering Al's Penthouse. We're going to be going back to Alleys and Gullies. So you'll scroll left 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll be on Alleys and Gullies. So the reason we're coming back to Alleys and Gullies is because we've unlocked the Grappling Hook, which gives us access to more of the level, which was previously unaccessible to us. So in this second visit, we're going to be collecting 3 more tokens. We'll be collecting the boss token, the coin token, and the puzzle token. So right away, there's going to be a slight difference in gameplay for the PC version as opposed to PlayStation and DreamCast, because we're going to be taking advantage of the PC's draw distance like I talked about in Elevator Hop earlier. So the way we're going to do this first part for PC will look like this. Charge your laser, kill that guy, grab a few coins, grab the grappling hook, charge your laser again, kill that guy, green laser, and you'll want to stand kind of by these boxes about right here. You'll get into visor mode and you'll lock on to this grappling hook area up there. Jump and you'll be able to grab onto it. You'll turn to your left, get into visor mode, and grab that grappling hook chain.
So right here, there's a couple different things you can do. The first way is to jump to this area, and we're going to extended double jump and get over there. You can see we landed here. The other way you can do is when you get there, you can grappling hook to this grappling hook over here. And then you can jump and slide down safely over here. So this is how this first part will look like on the Dreamcast and PlayStation version. Come over here, you'll kill this guy, grab some coins, charge your laser again, kill that guy, grab the green laser, grab some coins, and we're gonna run back to the grappling hook here. Grab on there, collect a few coins, collect a few more coins. You can jump back and forth. And then from here, we're gonna ledge grab here, and we're gonna jump onto this light here. It's a little lenient. You can see, like, look, I'm basically floating in midair. So you don't have to worry too much about falling off if you jump kind of in this area over here. So after you get on the light, you're gonna turn around, and we're gonna jump to this ladder here, jumping back and forth, and we'll make it up to this area. Either way, you'll grab some coins here. You're gonna want to circle jump up this pole, grabbing the coins. And right here, again, there's gonna be a couple things depending on how safe you want to play this. The first way will look like this. You're gonna wait for the electricity, grab onto the line. You're gonna jump, grab onto this line, grab the coins. When you see the electricity go by, jump to the other wire. And the second way will look like this. You'll wait for the electricity, and you're gonna slide all the way down and get onto this platform here. You're going to wait for the electricity on the furthest wire, you can see it on the screen right now, to go by. So we're gonna jump on this wire, jump to the left, and grab onto this wire. Grab the coins that will be there, slide down and grab the coins that will be there, and you'll land on this platform again. So after that, grab this pole, climb up here, keep circle jumping, and then about right here, you'll jump over here and we'll grab this coin and we'll keep making our way down to the boss area. Grab these coins. And you can see the boss area right there. And we're going to do a neat little trick. It's kind of a slight warp to the boss almost. It doesn't save a ton of time. It's kind of cool though. So you're going to jump into the boss area, quick turn around and go into visor mode. And it'll warp you straight to the boss. So it'll look like this. Jump in. And you can see I warped to the boss basically. So you just hold fire, move back a little bit, move back a little more. And as soon as he dies, move forward. Just run straight forward, and once you get kind of close to the water, double jump, and you should be able to grab the token there. So then we're going to exit this area. And then you'll jump off, and we'll just fall down. Maybe grab a coin on the way down. And then we're going to be collecting a few more coins on the way out. Grab a few more coins. Wait for the electricity to go by so we don't fall off here. And then you can jump from about here onto this trash can. So right here is another kind of difficult trick. It's called umbrella jump. We're going to be jumping off kind of like really close to the edge again, getting an extended double jump and landing up on the umbrella up there. And it'll look like this. And then you'll double jump and get onto the umbrella up here. If you don't want to do umbrella jump right away, you can jump, come down here,
Jump on this box. Jump on this watermelon stand here. Wait for that to go down. Jump onto this one. And you can swing off this post up here and grab, and you'll be collecting a few of these coins here. Kind of like that. So whichever way you get up here, umbrella jump or the watermelon stand, you'll extend a double jump over to this other umbrella. And you want about 47 coins when you leave this umbrella. So the next trick, we're going to be jumping from here and getting on top of this awning. You'll be kind of in front of this little point that's on top of the umbrella, kind of about here. And you'll extend a double jump on top of this awning. Again, it can be a little difficult to get up here, but once you get up here, you'll collect the 48th coin. You'll jump onto this trash can and grab the Pizza Planet token. So now I'm going to be showing a backup in case you miss the jump from this umbrella onto the awning. So let's say you jump across, you miss the extended double jump, or something happens and you fall down here. You'll jump onto this box here, and there's a couple things you can do here. You will single jump and grab onto the ledge and ledge grab up. The reason I say single jump is because if you double jump, it doesn't always grab the ledge, and it's a lot more consistent single jumping. Sometimes you don't get it, as you can see there, but single jump. If you hold A as well, it'll be more consistent. Or you can jump off of this box, jump buffer off of the helium tank there, and jump onto the table. Just like that. After that, once you're on the table, you'll extend a double jump up to the weight there. You'll land on the side of it there. You'll jump buffer, and you'll jump into the little pad there. So you'll extend a double jump, jump buffer, and you'll jump into it. Once you're in it, you'll ground pound so you can get on top of the awning. And you'll make your way over onto the trash can here where the puzzle token will be. After we've collected the puzzle token, we'll jump down, kill this guy, collect his coin, kill this guy, collect his coin, and we'll have our last coins. Return them to Ham, grab the token, and as always, scroll down, exit level, yes. So now that we've completed our second visit to Alleys and Gullies, we're going to be going back to Al's penthouse. So we're going to scroll 6 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and enter Al's penthouse. In Al's penthouse, we're going to collect 3 more Pizza Planet tokens. We'll collect the race token, the puzzle token, and the boss token. So right away, we'll run straight for Bullseye and start the race. In this race, we have to collect 5 horseshoes for Bullseye, the first one being on the left here. And just follow this pattern to collect all 5 horseshoes. This isn't a tough race. There's no tricks, no nothing to it. It's just simply completing the race. Once you got the 5th one, make your way back to Bullseye. And collect the Pizza Planet token. So we're next going to make our way down this hallway. This is where Al's penthouse can deviate a little bit depending on what strat you want to use to get into the boss area. There's 2 different methods. There's window jump method and there's box method. The first way I'm going to show is for window jump method. So you'll make your way into this room here, and we're going to first do a trick that's called train jump. We're going to be jump buffering off the front of this train here to get into the middle section. So what you're going to want to do is be more, you can see there's like a seam right here, which is the middle. You want to be more on the right side of the train. So double jump, jump buffer, and you should make it up to this middle section a consistent amount of times than not. Once you're up here, make your way to the back of the train, jump up here, extended double jump onto this part of the train, and grab the puzzle token. You're gonna fall down here, exit this room, and head to our right. And enter this room back here. Make our way all the way to the back to the window back here. And this is where we're going to perform window jump. So I stand about right in this area here, kind of by this leg. And you want to single jump, hold forward, and you should, like that, you can see that I'm hitting off the shadow box there. So you'll single jump and double jump, and you should get a ledge grab there. Sometimes you don't. Or you can skip the ledge grab like I did there. So after that, we'll make our way to the boss area. And as soon as you get done with the ledge grab there, start holding your laser button and hit the boss before the fight even starts. The reason for that is because the boss actually just took damage, and he will only take that damage for the first laser shot that hits him. So once you've hit him, run forward and start the fight. Move back a little bit, charge your laser, hit him, and keep moving back a little bit till you have one shot left, and then start moving forward. Stand about here, kind of a little bit in front of this doorway on this building here, and you should be able to grab the token. So for box method for getting to the boss area, what you're gonna do is after you complete the race, you'll immediately start charging your laser. You'll double jump and kill that vulture and move this box till it's about even with this door frame. We're gonna run into this room and we're gonna do train jump. Make our way to the back, turn around, extended double jump, and grab the token. We'll leave this area, and we're gonna push the box all the way to the back. Push it till it's about right here, and jump on top. After that, we're gonna jump off the corner here, extended double jump, and get a ledge grab. So for this next part, you have to be kind of quick because there's two cannons in this room that are shooting at you. And when you're on top of the box that's right in front of us right now, they can hit you off of that box and you'll have to jump back up and get back on top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ledge grab, get to the top of the box, move slightly forward and quick turn around and extended double jump onto the door frame through the doorway that we just came through. So double jump, move a little forward, quick turn around, extended double jump, and if you hold right, you can see this will help you stay on top of here. You'll get on top to this platform and enter the boss area. Turn around, charge, jump over his shots. Stand in front of the doorway and grab the token, exit level, yes. So after we've completed Al's penthouse, we're going to be doing our fourth boss fight level, and this one is against the evil Emperor Zurg. This fight can be a little bit of a headache because we're going to be trying to trap Zurg into a corner where we'll spin jump into him and he won't be able to dodge out of the way of our attacks. Normally when he's in the boss arena area, he'll be able to move left or right and just kind of throw you off and you won't be able to hit him. So what we're going to do is we'll run forward, watch this cutscene, run a little forward, run back and fall off and kind of fall about right there. You'll see that Zurg is kind of in this corner area and we're going to trap him in there and continuously spin jump into him. Just continue to spin jump. You have to be quick about it, otherwise he'll shoot his little tennis balls at you. Like that. And on the last one, I like to double jump so that I can get to the start button, and then you can go down to exit level, and yes. So sometimes after you've fallen off the elevator when trying to trap Zurg into the corner, he might not necessarily be quite where you need him to be, kind of like how he is now. What you're going to do is you're going to have to guide Zurg a little into the corner. So in this instance, you're going to go to the right of Zurg and guide him to the corner like this. Kind of just guide him there, and then you'll be able to hit him back and forth and do your spin attacks. And then there are times where Zurg might not even be close to the corner. This does happen every now and then. In this instance, you'll just have to fall off the elevator again and try to get him to the corner. But be aware of how many lives you have, because every time you fall off the elevator, you do lose a life, and you don't want a game over. I have done that before in a run. So just be aware of how many lives you have. So after we've defeated Zurg, we're going to move on to level 13, which is Airport Infiltration. In this level, we're going to collect 3 Pizza Planet tokens. Those will be the Puzzle token, the Race token, and the Boss token. Now, it's important to know that the PC route will slightly differ from the PlayStation and Dreamcast route because of a clip that we'll be performing, which is PC exclusive. I will be showing off both of the routes for PC and then the one for Dreamcast and PlayStation. I will also be showing a route that includes a trick called YOLO trick, which is a more advanced route. So only do this once you feel comfortable doing YOLO strat. So the first route I'm going to show is going to be for PC. So right away, we're going to start running forward around this corner, kind of just running and dodging enemies as we go. We're going to ground pound off this suitcase, turn around, and get in front of this orange suitcase here, and just start holding forward into this net thing. Jump on top of the suitcase, keep holding forward, and you'll clip into the wall. Now, I should warn you that this clip isn't 100% consistent, so it may take a try or two. So after you've clipped through the wall, we're going to go to the right, and we're going to do what's called triangle jump. We're going to get in this little area here. We're going to double jump to our left, get onto this area, and jump onto this wing thing here. So you'll stand about right here, kind of on this dot, and then you'll double jump and you'll be able to get onto this triangle. A different way that you can do that, if that is tripping you up, after you've clipped through the wall, you can actually jump on this triangle as well. Lower this wing down and start jumping, and you can get onto this wing here. Either way, you'll end up on this wing, which is the objective. So after we've gotten onto the wing, this should be kind of level, and we're going to make our way to the back here. Lower this down and start jumping. So the reason we jump on that is if Buzz just stands there, somehow his weight just causes the wing to not get up high enough, so we can't grab onto this post here. So once you've gotten on this post, circle jump up, and it's important that you circle jump about right here, because as you can see, Buzz doesn't climb any higher. Basically what we have to do is jump over this and grab back onto the post like this. See, now I can climb up and down. So once you've gotten on here, turn this way and grab onto this post and grab onto this post. Now, I will point out that there are some fans right there that can cause some havoc when you're trying to be on these posts, so just be cautious of that. So once you're up here, we're going to jump from this platform to that one on the left there. Once this stops blowing, you're going to extend a double jump onto this platform right here, and then we're going to jump onto the rocket here, and the token will be up there. Now, there are a couple different ways you can do it. If the fan pushes you off and you fall down here, you can jump on this power pack here, and then ledge grab onto this platform, and then make your way up here and grab the puzzle token. So after we've collected the puzzle token, we're gonna fall off the rocket. I like to jump off here and fall down by Potato Head's lips. And the reason I jump off the way I do is because I don't want those jet fans to cause any issues with me falling down by Potato Head's lips here. And the reason that we need Potato Head's lips is we're gonna unlock the hover shoes, which will help us get to the boss area later. So make a left here, and then we're gonna start the race. In this race, we have to collect 5 barbells for this guy, because apparently he's not woke enough. So jump off this yellow thing here to avoid a ledge grab. Make your way down the conveyor into this room, grabbing the second barbell. Third one will be between these posts. Fourth one is in the distance there. Fifth one is through this little hallway. After that, we'll return them. Grab the token, and now we're going to head to the boss room, which is back this way. So Potato Head should be right back here. We're gonna make him a little chatty. So the way that the hover shoes work is that you'll have to hold A. So when you hold A, you can hover like this, but you can only hover so high, which is why you have to get on higher platforms to get even higher. This is how we're going to get to the boss area. So immediately hold A and turn around, get to this purple suitcase, get to this gray one, and get to this green one, and get about this height, let go of A, and you'll get to the boss area. So one thing to note, you could see that the little waves underneath the rock or the hover shoes turned red. That's an indicator to let you know that the hover shoes are about to turn off. So if you get to that green suitcase kind of slow and you notice that the hover shoes waves are turning red, stay on this green suitcase, land on the green suitcase, and you can extend a double jump into the boss area. So this boss fight isn't too difficult. You gotta just dodge out of the way of Stinky Pete. You have to spin attack him to damage him. So just kind of keep spin attacking him, avoiding his attacks. And once you've beaten him, the token will spawn about right here. I kind of note it by this like dark patch right here that I'm standing on. That's about where I stand, kind of as a, you know, visual cue for the token. So once you grab the boss token, exit level. So if you find yourself not being able to get the clip through this wall, or you don't want to do the clip through this wall for whatever reason, you can just follow the same route as the PlayStation and Dreamcast version. Like I said before, the clip isn't 100% consistent and it can lose you a lot of time. So if you want to do that, just follow the PlayStation and Dreamcast route. So as I said earlier, the PlayStation and Dreamcast route will be slightly different from the PC route. So the PlayStation and Dreamcast route will look like this. Start out the same by rounding these corners, kind of dodging enemies, trying not to take damage. Ground pound the suitcase and run this way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be extended double jumping from conveyor to conveyor instead of waiting for these suitcases. So you get pretty close to the edge and extended double jump. And you should end up here. If you struggle with those extended double jumps, just get on the orange suitcases that go by and jump on these bars. and Buzz will swing around him and he'll safely land on the next conveyor. So, however you got to this point, get on the conveyor and run down it. Go to the right, and we're gonna start the race. You'll turn around, ledge grab this, jump off that yellow thing, and just follow the path that I take for grabbing all the barbells. Last one will be here. And we'll return all 5 barbells to the strongman. After we've done that, we're going to go back into the rocket room on the right here. And we're going to do triangle jump. So I stand about right here on this dot here. And then we're going to double jump to the left, jump up this metal triangle, and land on this wing here. So you'll double jump and just mash A when you get on the triangle. It helps with being able to climb the triangle and getting up here. If you struggle with that, when you enter this room here, turn around like this and you can jump up this triangle here. And immediately extended double jump to the back. And then you can get on the wing here. So whichever way you get up here that works best. The main objective is to get on this wing. The next thing we have to do is we have to lower this wing down and grab onto this post. It's important to know that you can't just stand on the wing, because Buzz's weight will cause the wing to not get up high enough to be able to grab onto this post. So that's why you just do some jumps so the wing gets up high enough to grab this post. So go jump up, and you have to circle jump about right here. You can't climb up this. You can see Buzz has been stopped. So when you're about right here, just circle jump so you can make your way up to this area. Once you get here, jump to this post and jump to this post. And we're gonna land on this in this area here. So normally you land on this platform here. And what we're going to do is we're gonna jump to the extended double jump to the platform that's on the left. So it'll look like this. And then we'll make our way on top of the rocket like that. If for whatever reason you overshoot this or the wind pushes you off and you land here, you can get on this power pack and ledge grab here. And then make your way on top of the rocket. So grab the puzzle token. And then we're going to jump off this way and land down by Potato Head's lips. The reason that we need Potato Head's lips is so we can unlock the hover shoes to get to the boss area. There's no other way to get to the boss except with the hover shoes. So just run straight across and we're going to enter the boss room. Potato Head is back here. Return his lips. We'll make our way onto this purple suitcase here by the hover shoes. Now the way the hover shoes work is you hold A and you can see Buzz start to rise, or whatever your jump button is, Buzz will start to rise. But he only gets so high. So you have to get to higher up platforms to keep going up like this. You can also see that when it starts to run out, the waves will start turning red. That's just indicating to let you know you're about to lose the hover shoes. So to get to the boss, we're gonna run into the shoes, immediately turn around, get onto this purple suitcase, get to this gray one, get onto this green one, and let go of A so you start falling down so you can land in the boss area. So if you notice that the hover shoes waves are starting to turn red before you get to that green suitcase on top, don't try to get to the boss area. just land on the green suitcase, because if you land on here, you can just jump to this area and get to the boss. So this boss isn't too difficult. You just spin attack into Stinky Pete, trying to avoid his attacks. And the token will appear. I use like this dark patch right here that I'm standing close towards as kind of an indicator of where to stand or when to grab the token. So if you can get to about right here where that dark patch is, you'll be able to grab the token and skip the cutscene. And as usual, exit level, and yes. So now I'm gonna show off the YOLO trick strap. This trick, like I said before, is a super advanced strat, and you have to be super quick because every second counts. What we're going to be doing is starting the race token, collecting all the barbells, while also collecting the puzzle token at the top of the rocket, collecting Potato Head's lips, and returning to the race. You will usually end up having about a second left at the end of the race during this trick. So YOLO trick will look something like this. So immediately turn around, grab this box, and we're gonna jump off this yellow part and grab the first barbell. Enter this hallway with around 51 seconds is good pace. Grab that barbell, that barbell, 38 seconds, that 37, 38 seconds, that hallway is good. Grabbing that at about 26 seconds is good pace. Jump off the hover boots box. Fall down, grab Potato Head's lips, jump off. And you want to start charging your spin. And there you go. That's YOLO trick. And after that, you'll go straight for the boss because you have Potato Head's lips. YOLO trick saves approximately 17 seconds, but as you can see, it's a very tight trick. So only do it if you really need to save time. After we've completed airport infiltration, we're going to be entering level 14, which is Tarmac Trouble, where we'll be collecting the final 3 tokens of the run. Those will be the race token, the puzzle token, and the boss token. So right away, we're gonna head up left a little bit, right past this bandito. We're gonna collect these rocket shoes and head towards the middle, towards this flag post. Kind of land in the dirt so you don't get hurt at all. So quick turnaround. What I do here is I'm going to double jump and then circle jump 3 times, and that should get me high enough to be able to get onto the plane's wing. So double jump, 1, 2, 3, double jump to the plane's wing, and you should be able to get on. If you need to do a 4th one, that's fine if you're a little uncomfortable with that. But just make your way across the plane here. Stand on the edge and get ready to fight the boss. Just head straight for the blacksmith. So here we're going to be fighting the blacksmith, and the only attacks that can hurt him are spin attacks. His attacks are also homing attacks, so if you keep running around, they will hit you. They do expire after a while, but you're just gonna, there's no way to dodge his attacks, basically. So just keep spinning into him. Kind of bring him back like this so you can kind of get in the area where the token spawns, which spawns in this area.
Now, just so you guys all know, I don't have a good setup for knowing where the token spawns. There's no good visual cue. So kind of just bring him towards the starting area where you were standing and you'll be close to the token when it spawns. So grab the token, head down this way. And we're gonna jump off. And we're gonna collect these rocket shoes and again head to the middle. Head over the middle. And we're gonna start the race here. Now there is a little cool thing you can do here. You can kind of just run through the goop right there. There is a part that is wide enough that can damage you in that area. If you want to just go around, that's fine. But basically, the objective of this race, you can't run into the green goop and you can't jump. Both will cancel the race on you and you'll have to start over. So just, if you need to take it a little slower, that's fine. You know, if you're not feeling comfortable, if you get here, you can kind of turn the camera like that. You know, you get here, turn camera. Just... And it's important, do not jump into this token. If you jump into this token, it'll cancel. So again, just run into the token. Don't jump into the token. Very important. So run this way. We're going to grab these rocket shoes here. Don't grab that second pair, because the rocket shoes will end. You can double jump on top of here. So jump on this zip line and slide down to this puzzle right here. Now, this puzzle is complete RNG. There are different patterns that the lights will be on. As you can see, the 2 green ones are lit, the yellow one is lit, and the 1 red one is lit as well. What we want to do is have the red and the green bottom ones lit up. We're going to be pressing different buttons to switch the bottom colors. So basically, this one, you can see that it'll turn off the green, light up the blue. This one turns off the yellow, turns on the green, turns off the red, turns on the yellow, turns off the blue, turns on the red. So for this one, we want to turn off the green and turn on the blue. Then we want to turn off the yellow and turn on the green. And then turn off the blue and turn on the red. Also, another important thing, that cutscene right there does have to play for the run to be a valid run as well. So if you're getting kind of stuck in that explanation of the puzzle didn't make sense, there are resources on speedrun.com. I will also link them in the description that can help better explain the puzzle if this didn't make sense. So once we've completed the puzzle, a couple things you can do. You can jump on this light, and you can ledge grab this light here, and come up here and grab the token. Or if the ledge grab doesn't seem to be helping, you can come over here, jump off the light, and ledge grab here instead. And then we're going to grab the final token. As always, pause, exit level, yes. So one other route that you can do for Tarmac Trouble involves a really tough skip that you should only perform when you're at a really high level in this game. Kind of like YOLO Trick and Airport Infiltration when you really need time to save. So this is how it'll start out. You'll run this way. And you'll head over to the rocket shoes yet again. Speed over here. Grab these rocket shoes. And then we're going to use, basically what we're going to do is we're going to use these rocket shoes to jump on that tire, jump on this post, jump up here,
and get up into the boss area. So it's kind of hard to explain. You're gonna come up here basically. You're gonna double jump on here, jump up here, and then when you're high enough, about here, you're gonna double jump, curl around, and get up on there into the boss area. So it should look something like this. And then once you're up here, you'll start the boss fight. And then you'll do the race token and then the puzzle token like normal. So immediately following Tarmac Trouble, we are going to be entering the final level, the final boss fight, the end all be all, the Prospector Showdown. In this fight, we're going to be fighting 3 bosses we've fought before all at the same time. So it's going to be Stinky Pete, the Blacksmith, and the Gunslinger. So basically in this fight, what we're going to be doing is we're going to line ourselves up so that we start shooting the Gunslinger right away and kind of just get him out of the way, so that we can get in close to Stinky Pete and the Blacksmith so that we can deal damage to both of them while spin attacking. So the way I line this up is I like to come over here and I like to get Buzz's left foot pretty close to this thing here, like the seam here. Kind of get his left foot like this, and then I run forward. You watch this cutscene. Make sure to hold your fire button so that you can start charging right away. So move back, shoot the Gunslinger, shoot him again. One important thing to know is make sure that the Blacksmith doesn't disappear from view. Otherwise he won't start moving forward. So after the Gunslinger's down, try to hit either Stinky Pete or the Blacksmith together so that you can be dealing damage to both of them while spin attacking. And just like I died there, you'll most likely die at least once during this fight. And the other thing is you want to kill the Blacksmith second, just so you can keep dodging attacks. And as soon as you get the final hit, that's time. Boss defeated. Well, I really hope that this tutorial was helpful for you learning the Any Percent speedrun for Toy Story 2 for PC, PlayStation, and DreamCast. If you have any questions, you can join our Discord. I'll put a link in the description that you can join and ask any questions. There are plenty of people there that would love to answer your questions and help you out. So again, I really hope this is helpful, and I look forward to seeing new speedruns on speedrun.com.